Bonjour tout le monde, ça va? Quel jour est-ce? Aujourd'hui, c'est lundi. Quelle est la date? C'est le 20 avril. Quel temps fait-il aujourd'hui? Il fait frais, il fait du soleil, il ne pleut pas. Bon. Alright, so today we're going to talk about the passé composé. And what that is, that's the past tense. And it's very easy to use. We'll be able to talk about what we did yesterday. The word for yesterday is hier. And in order to form the passé composé, we need one of our most basic verbs, avoir. So first we're going to conjugate avoir to review. We have j'ai, tu as, il a, nous avons, vous avez, and ils ont. Now we're here in the equation. We've just conjugated avoir. So now we need what's called the past participle. The past participle is going to be the action verb of your sentence. So what I have here is I have examples of regular verbs that we've studied this year. These are verbs that all have the same regular ER, RE, IR endings. Okay? So right now they're in the infinitive form, their original form, and we need to turn them into their past participle form. So the way we're going to do that is we're going to start by chopping off the last two letters. So we're going to get rid of the ER. Okay? For RE verbs, we're going to get rid of the RE. And why don't we save the IR verbs for a minute? We'll deal with those a little bit differently. Once you get rid of the ER, you have to replace it with something. What we're going to add is we're going to add an E with an accent aigu. I'm hoping you remember what sound this makes when you have an E with that letter. Do you remember? It's the A, hard A sound. So we're going to add that onto our verb. And now it's going to be pronounced danser. If you remember, it sounds just like the infinitive. So all of our ER verbs are going to basically sound the exact same, but they're just going to be spelled differently. So we have danser, we'll have chanter, parler, and étudier. For the RE verbs, we're going to get rid of the RE, and we're going to replace it with the letter U. So we're going to have attendu, vendu, entendu, and perdu. Okay. For the IR verbs, that's actually the easiest set. All we have to do is get rid of the R, leave the letter I, and then that's it. You just leave it with the letter I and you're done. And it makes the past participle choisi, fini, obéi, grossi. The best part about the past participles is that this is the only spelling, okay? There's not a different spelling for each subject. So for example, if you wanted to say, yesterday I danced, it would be hier, j'ai dansé. If you wanted to say, yesterday we sang, hier nous avons, and then chanté. And it's the same spelling whether you're dealing with je or nous or vous. These stay the same, and the only thing that changes is the conjugation of avoir. If I want to say that they, they finished their work, we'd start with our ils, ils ont, and we said finished, fini, le travail. Ça va? Okay, one other thing, if you should want to make it negative, then all you have to do is put ne and pas around your conjugation of avoir. So if I want to say, for example, he did not lose, I would have il n'a pas, and then you bring down your past participle after the pas, il n'a pas perdu. If I want to say there's something I didn't do, if I want to say that I did not, maybe we already did here. I did not study. Je n'ai pas étudié. Ça va? Okay, so In your Google Classroom, I have a document for you, and so this will be your introductory document. This will be your notes, and on the Google document, it has all the notes. You start with your subject, conjugate avoir, past participle, and then I've given you a whole bunch of verbs. I've given you ER, RE, IR verbs. I have what they mean in English, and then in red, I have what the past participle is. If you scroll to the second document, I have a huge, well, not a huge list. I have a list of about 8 verbs. These are irregular verbs. We're not going to work on these this week. We'll save those for French 2. But for those of you who like a challenge, I've put a list of what the past participles of irregular verbs look like. So this is just for you to kind of look at and get like a little sneak peek for next year. But if it's too much, don't worry about it. For today, for an assignment, just to see if you understood what we did today, I want you to open up the little assignment, and I have it broken up into 3 sections. First we have the ER, and I have 2 blue boxes. I have a je box and a nous. So what I want you to do is I want you to conjugate avoir, pick any 2 verbs from the ER, and write it as a past participle. Okay? Then you scroll down to the RE verbs, pick any 2 that you want. In the blue box, conjugate avoir, and then write your past participle like this. And then for the final section, pick any 2 regular IR verbs, conjugate avoir, and then write your past participle. And then just send that in to me so I can see that you followed along with today's lesson. Okay? If you have any questions, if you didn't understand any of this, just please send me an email and I'll do my best to try and explain it to you. Okay? All right. Au revoir. Salut. I miss all you guys. À bientôt.